All right, we're talking with Adam Geller, and he's with Edthena. What the heck is Edthena, Adam Geller?
So if you've ever been in one of those situations where you've thought, man, I really wish somebody could help me in this moment because something's going great or something didn't go quite
so
to plan,
good, right?
You know? So we make it easy to do the observation and feedback process online using recorded videos and specialized commenting tools.
And so this is for coaching. This is like for a coaching situation. It's not necessarily an evaluation tool, right?
Correct.
Right.
Not
Okay.
for evaluation. We are a professional learning platform.
Okay.
All about teachers being in the driver's seat of their professional learning. If you think about what observation feedback looks like today, in the best case scenario, somebody comes into your room. Well, what does that mean? It means that if I'm the teacher, I'm just passively participating in that. You're doing it to me.
Right.
But if we turn that around and you allow me to record myself, now I can participate with you because I can look at the video with you and understand what's happening in my classroom. We could talk about what it is and what it means for tomorrow.
So we're actually, I'm participating in making the dinner instead of just eating the dinner,
That's
right? It's like,
right.
okay,
That's right.
I always refer back to food as the
well, you know, it's something a lot of people can identify with.
So how does it work? What does a teacher do for?
Yeah, so teachers record themselves using any device, and we say any device: Chromebook, iPad, Android phone, Apple phone, Mac, PC. And I know I said Chromebook, but I'll say it again because lots of people have Chromebooks. I didn't ask you if you have Chromebooks, but I'm just going to assume you have.
We have Macs.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So Macs too? No Chromebooks?
No Chromebooks. No.
See, I stuck my foot in my mouth there. Usually everybody's like, oh yeah, we've got some hiding.
Chromebooks bad, Mac's good.
Okay.
So
well, I've got a PC here, but
that's
it's gonna
all right.
look the same on your Mac. The idea is,
but the PC looks like a Mac, so they're pretending to be a Mac.
So you open it up, you push record. That video defaults to private, and then you get to share it with a colleague.
A teacher would just like set this up somewhere in the room that you can get the best advantage.
Yeah.
So do they have to wear a microphone or anything like that?
Yeah, it depends on how good the microphone is in your Mac or what you're trying to capture. So if you want to capture small group facilitation, you just put the laptop over near where the small group's happening. If you're trying to capture direct instruction, then that microphone in the laptop might not be the greatest, but there's some great $30 microphones on Amazon that would be happy to point you to.
Right. Okay, cool. So the teacher records themselves, uploads it to Edthena, I guess.
Yes, it goes into Edthena. We take care of all the upload and all the management.
Unlimited number?
Unlimited. It's all inclusive.
So like I'm a teacher that really likes myself and I record myself every day, every period.
We want to celebrate that. We don't want to put any limits on the collaboration you have. I mean, we actually have, it's on the teacher training side, but we have a program where it's a master's program and they're working on literacy strategies, and they teach a summer school course and they record an hour of instruction every single day for the whole summer school course, and then use that library of personal practice to reflect on their current state of teaching and design what they're going to work on and change, and then go implement it in their
And so these stay online forever. Can these videos be shared, uploaded, downloaded, or anything like that, or they just stay on your platform?
Well, as best, I mean, we can't engineer away all bad behavior, but as best as we can, we've done everything possible to make sure those videos stay locked down.
Okay.
So if it's your video, it's going to default to private. No one in the district, not even you, Tim, will get to see my video.
Oh man!
Right, unless I share it with you. So that video is going to be private. I share it with whomever I want, and unless I give them access to download that video, they cannot download it.
Okay.
You can't right-click and save. You can't do any of that. We even do some really fancy stuff. I mean, it's secure enough I can tell you about it. We do things like you have to be logged in to the specific group, and then we generate a one-time use URL. So even if you had a colleague who was like trying to be really not appropriate and trying to share a URL to this video, it would stop working.
So I could actually share these to my professional learning community or just my coach, my instructional coach. Okay.
So you're in complete control. So you could have a group with your PLC, and then you would have the option to share it to that group. Or you could have a whole grade level team group or a whole school group. It's really up to you. And those groups that you have in the real world, however you're collaborating in the real world, that's how you collaborate inside Edthena.
So I can see, like, not every district can afford instructional coaches. Not everybody can afford. So the coach, in quotes, I'll say quote, could actually be on another site, right? They could be anywhere. They could be anywhere they have an internet connection.
Absolutely.
So like your coach could be at a university or something like that.
And we see that. I mean, we've worked with a certain university outside Boston, as they like to be referred to, where they ran a coaching project for math teachers. And the math teachers were all over the country and the coaches were all over the country, and they were able to collaborate using Edthena because the tool sets do make you feel connected with the person on the other end and still give you that targeted, really personalized professional feedback.
I think that could really be helpful for school districts that don't have a lot of resources to hire these extra people, but they still need the same kind of professional development that the big districts have that can hire these
Absolutely.
people.
And we're also talking a lot these days with folks that are saying, look, we need a progression for our teachers. Teachers need to be leaders. Teachers need to have ownership in the process alongside their school leaders, alongside a central office administrator. And so, when you talk about building that capacity and, helping people continue to grow, this is how you can do that. If you have a Teacher of the Year program and you're already trying to find your best teachers, well, why not have them document themselves and then make those videos available to other teachers who may just be starting in your district?
Right.
And really create that positive cycle of continuous growth.
So show me what happens. Let's see what happens. So a teacher makes a video, they upload it, then what happens?
All right, so this video, imagine it's been shared to a group.
Right.
And now I'm gonna go in, so let's say I'm the coach. So I can skip ahead
to a specific spot. That,
anywhere I want.
Might be a good thing, might be a bad thing, whatever.
It could be anything. Okay. Maybe the internet's off here.
Not in this place. That's okay.
Let's see if I can get a hotspot going.
Okay, so what are we looking at here?
All right, so imagine this is the video that you've recorded and you've shared it to a group. And now I could be the coach, or maybe I'm a colleague at a school 100 miles away teaching the same grade and subject. And we play the video. Really, the internet's still not going?
That's okay. So we get to a certain point.
Well, we're at the moment. Imagine the video's playing.
Okay.
You do need the internet to play a video.
Understood.
And when you go in the moment, you can actually leave your targeted feedback. So maybe leave more wait time. Let's see if I can type that around you here. So
leave more wait time. You asked the question, or you asked the question and then answered it yourself. Right?
Yeah. Well, it's a suggestion,
right.
And then you can actually tie that to check for understanding. And when you click submit, everything updates. You get a marker on the timeline and a comment down below.
Okay, and so then the teacher and the coach can go back and look.
Absolutely, it's collaborative. And if you are sharing it within a group that's maybe your virtual PLC, it can actually be more than one person. So here you could see we have Mickey and we have Amanda and we have Sam, all able to collaborate on the same video and really make good use of this evidence of what happened in the classroom.
And so I can see this really helping new teachers, because new teachers are thrown into a situation. They might have lessons that they don't understand why it didn't work. It certainly worked when they were in school. It worked in front of that professor. I don't know why it's not working in front of kindergartners. So, and so they could actually share, like you were saying, with other kindergarten teachers or other, first-year teachers. You could even have like a first-year teacher group, I think.
Absolutely, and that group could be across a district, could be across an entire region. It's really, like you said, it's about being able to say, look, I really want to get better at something, or I think I'm good at this. How can I keep pushing it forward? And giving the tools to the teachers. And the videos stay online forever as long as you subscribe to the service. And so a teacher could go back a previous year, 2 years back and see what they were, I remember that lesson, it worked. I mean, one of the really powerful things about video and the way that we've designed the system is that, let's say you're doing, multiplying fractions in early elementary. That's a key critical concept for math teachers. Well, I want to compare this to that same lesson last year, that same lesson 2 years ago. That's now possible when you have a tool set like it.
So Adam, if somebody's interested in Edthena, how do they get a hold of you?
www.edthena.com. That's EDTHENA.com.
Just like that. .com, right?
Just like
so
that.
So what's the name mean, Edthena? Where did that come from?
So originally it was like Edthena, who's the goddess of courage and wisdom, and Ed for education.
Ed is her husband.
That's right. I've not thought about that.
That's Athena's husband. And so talk a little bit about costs. What's a pricing model that you have?
It's for schools, there's a pricing on a per school basis, flat rate for the school, and if it's purchased at the district level, it's on a per teacher or per learner basis.
So like a high school with 200 teachers, they're just pay for the high school? They don't pay for each teacher in the high school?
Right, so if it's a principal and a principal budget, we're going to come in, we're going to make sure, some of these schools are supersized, so we do ask how many teachers, so it's not one price for every school.
1 million teachers.
Yeah, so, 1 million teachers could be a little bit more than 10 teachers. But yeah, the idea is put it in your budget, make it predictable costs, and then it's nothing else to worry about.
So is it crazy? You don't have to give me an exact quote, but más o menos, what's a cost per year that is it $1 million per year?
No, I mean, my hesitation here is, usually we like to talk about all the things we can do.
Right.
But look, if you do sleuthing online, you're going to find some numbers. So I better give you something. Okay. And in good news, everybody gets the same pricing. We don't change it based on who you are. Right. So an average school,
in an average district, in an average state,
about $5,000 all in for the whole year.
Okay, that's great.
No surprises other than that. And then, and it goes up from there.
Sure, okay. So, Adam, thanks for talking. You got a book out?
Yeah, Evidence of Practice. If you're interested in the strategies about how to implement video within professional learning, we literally wrote the book on it.
All right, Adam, thanks for talking to El Paso. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Hey.
No.